Why is it that some people in their 70s still stride across a room with the confidence and energy of someone half their age, while others the same age struggle just to get out of a chair without wobbling? The difference isn't always luck, and it's not just about getting old. More often than not, it comes down to hidden factors like chronic inflammation, sluggish circulation, and small lifestyle choices that quietly chip away at muscle strength over the years. But here's the good news. Science is showing us that rebuilding strength and energy doesn't always require expensive supplements, endless hours in the gym, or prescriptions with side effects. In fact, some of the most powerful tools for restoring vitality are sitting right in your kitchen cupboard. We're talking about teas. Yes, simple, natural teas that have been studied and proven to help reduce inflammation, boost blood flow, and give your muscles the raw energy they need to support you every day. And here's what makes this exciting. These teas are safe, easy to prepare, and have been used for centuries by cultures that seem to age more gracefully than most. Stick with me until the end, because I'll also reveal one surprising tea ingredient that most people have never even heard of. Yet studies suggest it can supercharge circulation and fight muscle fatigue in older adults. You'll want to know about it. And now, let's hand it over to Dr. Manga, who's here to break everything down for you. But hey, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
1. The hidden crisis of weak legs in seniors. Welcome, dear elders. I'm Dr. Manga, speaking to you directly from my very own clinic. If you've ever felt your legs getting weaker year after year, you're not imagining things. Scientists have a name for it: sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle that speeds up after the age of 60. What's shocking is how quickly it can sneak up on you. One day, climbing the stairs just feels a little harder, and before long, you're avoiding stairs altogether. A simple walk to the corner store feels like a marathon, and standing in the kitchen cooking dinner leaves your legs trembling. But here's the truth most people don't hear. This decline isn't just aging. Your body doesn't simply decide to give up. What's really happening behind the scenes is a mix of hidden problems: chronic inflammation silently breaking down muscle tissue, reduced blood flow starving your legs of oxygen, and stress hormones working against your body's ability to rebuild strength. Add in less movement and weaker nutrition over time, and the downward spiral accelerates. Think of your muscles like engines. They need fuel, oxygen, and maintenance to keep running. When circulation slows down, when inflammation clogs the system, those engines sputter. The result? Heavy legs, poor balance, and that shaky, unsteady feeling that makes even everyday tasks feel risky. That's why so many seniors struggle not just with fatigue, but with the constant fear of falling. The good news is, researchers around the world are uncovering simple, natural ways to interrupt this cycle. And surprisingly, one of the easiest tools doesn't come from a pharmacy or a workout plan. It comes from your teacup, because certain natural teas are loaded with compounds that can directly target inflammation, boost circulation, and give your body back the support it's been missing. And the first one on the list is a golden powerhouse that's been trusted for centuries in kitchens across Asia and beyond. It's a simple, soothing tea, but the effects on your muscles can be profound. 2. Ginger and turmeric tea, the golden duo. Imagine waking up in the morning, taking a few steps, and realizing your knees aren't creaking. Your legs don't feel like they're weighed down with bricks, and that familiar stiffness is quieter. For many older adults, that almost sounds like a fantasy. But centuries of tradition and modern science point to one simple daily habit that can make it possible. a warm, golden cup of ginger and turmeric tea. These two roots have been nicknamed nature's anti-inflammatory power couple. Ginger, with its sharp, invigorating aroma, is packed with compounds called gingerols. These compounds act like tiny repair crews, boosting blood flow through your veins and carrying oxygen to the muscles that need it most. Better circulation doesn't just make your legs feel more alive, it also helps prevent that heavy, dragging fatigue that can make a short walk feel like a chore. Then there's turmeric, the bright yellow spice that has been treasured in Indian and Middle Eastern kitchens for thousands of years. Its secret weapon is curcumin, a natural compound that targets inflammation at the root. When joints swell or muscles ache after even light activity, curcumin steps in to calm the storm. Less inflammation means your muscles can finally focus on doing what they were built for, holding you steady, keeping you upright, and powering every step with confidence. The beauty of this duo is that it doesn't just fight weakness, it gently boosts energy too. Unlike coffee, which can spike and crash, ginger stimulates your metabolism, helping your body convert food into fuel more efficiently. That translates into fewer sluggish afternoons and more motivation to move. Imagine replacing that midday slump with a refreshing lift that nudges you toward a walk outside or a set of gentle stretches. And this isn't just theory. Generations of families across India and Southeast Asia have sipped turmeric ginger brews as a daily ritual for joint health. Even modern athletes, NBA stars, Olympic runners, incorporate turmeric into their recovery routines to keep inflammation from slowing them down. If it works for people who push their bodies to the limit, imagine the relief it can bring to someone who simply wants to walk up the stairs without wincing. Best of all, it's easy to prepare. A few slices of fresh ginger, a spoonful of turmeric, hot water, and a pinch of black pepper to unlock curcumin's power. That's all it takes. Sweeten with a little honey or lemon if you like. 1 cup a day, taken consistently, can slowly transform how your legs feel and how much energy you have to enjoy life. And while ginger and turmeric provide powerful relief, the next tea on the list goes one step further. It doesn't just ease pain, it fuels strength and stamina in a way that might surprise you. 3. Ginseng green tea, fuel for strength and endurance. Picture this. You start your day with energy, feeling steady and confident, but by midday, your legs already feel like they've run a marathon. That drained, heavy sensation is one of the most common frustrations seniors talk about. It's not just inconvenient, it chips away at independence, making every trip to the store or even moving around the house feel exhausting. But here's where an ancient root paired with a modern favorite comes in: ginseng and green tea. For centuries, ginseng has been prized in traditional Chinese and Korean medicine as a revitalizer. What makes it so special is its adaptogenic power, meaning it helps your body handle stress, both physical and mental. Think of it like a supportive coach whispering to your muscles, "You've got this." Instead of fighting against fatigue all day, your body learns to adapt, recover, and push through. Studies have shown that ginseng improves how efficiently muscles use oxygen. That's huge, because oxygen is the lifeblood of stamina. More oxygen means your muscles perform better, you walk farther, and you don't collapse into the nearest chair afterward. Now pair that with green tea, the world's most consumed health elixir. Green tea is rich in antioxidants called catechins, which protect your cells from damage and support muscle repair. It also contains a gentle dose of caffeine, but unlike coffee, it doesn't cause the roller coaster of jitters and crashes. That's because of L-theanine, an amino acid that works alongside caffeine to give you a calm, focused kind of energy. It's the difference between shaky alertness and steady vitality. Together, ginseng and green tea form a powerhouse. Ginseng fuels endurance and muscle resilience, while green tea supports cellular repair and smooth energy. The result? Stronger, more reliable legs and a sharper, more energized mind that naturally encourages movement. And that mental lift matters, because when you feel motivated and alert, you're far more likely to use your legs, strengthening them day by day. The proof isn't just in labs and studies. Research published in the American Journal of Chinese Medicine found that seniors who took ginseng regularly showed measurable improvements in lower body strength and less fatigue during daily activities. And if you need a real-world example, look no further than Jackie Chan. Well into his 70s, he's still performing physically demanding stunts and has credited ginseng tea as part of his wellness routine. If someone in their 70s can keep that level of activity, it's not hard to imagine how a daily cup could support your own balance, energy, and mobility. Making it at home is simple. Brew a green tea bag in hot water for a couple of minutes, then add thin slices of fresh ginseng root or a small spoonful of powdered ginseng. Steep it a bit longer, maybe add honey or lemon for taste, and you've got a drink that doesn't just refresh, it rebuilds. And while ginseng and green tea are about stamina and performance, there's another tea that tackles an issue most people don't realize is quietly undermining their strength: stress. And the solution comes from a calming, earthy root that's been used for centuries to restore balance to the entire body. 4. Ashwagandha root tea. Calm, balance, and overnight recovery. If you ask most people why their legs feel weaker as they age, they'll say it's because of getting old or not exercising enough. But what often gets overlooked is the silent role of stress. When your body is constantly pumping out cortisol, the stress hormone, it doesn't just cloud your mind, it slowly eats away at muscle strength, balance, and energy. And here's where one remarkable herb steps into the spotlight: ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is what scientists call an adaptogen. That means it helps your body adapt to stress rather than being crushed by it. Imagine waking up in the morning, stretching your legs, and realizing they feel lighter, steadier, and less weighed down by that familiar fatigue. That's the subtle but powerful shift many people experience when ashwagandha becomes part of their routine. Here's how it works. When cortisol runs high for too long, it weakens muscles, disrupts hormones, and makes recovery nearly impossible. Ashwagandha helps regulate cortisol, calming the nervous system and sending a signal to your body that it's safe to rebuild. It's like switching your body from fight or flight mode into repair and restore mode. That simple shift allows your muscles to grow stronger instead of constantly breaking down. And it's not just theory. Clinical trials have shown that seniors who took ashwagandha daily experienced measurable gains in leg strength, stamina, and balance within just a few weeks. Even more, ashwagandha supports the nervous system, strengthening the connections between your brain and muscles. If you've ever felt wobbly or unsteady, that's often a sign of weak neuromuscular communication, and ashwagandha helps sharpen that signal. There's another hidden benefit too: sleep. Muscles do their best repair work while you rest. But if you toss and turn at night, that recovery never happens. Ashwagandha tea taken in the evening can quiet a racing mind, reduce nighttime anxiety, and promote deep, restorative sleep. Better sleep means better recovery, and better recovery means legs that are more capable during the day. Preparing it is simple. Use dried ashwagandha root or powder. Simmer it gently in water for 10 to 15 minutes, then strain. The taste is earthy and slightly nutty, and it pairs beautifully with cinnamon, honey, or warm spices if you prefer something sweeter. Some drink it in the morning for calm energy, others at night for recovery. The key isn't when you drink it. The key is consistency. Wellness experts around the world have praised ashwagandha as a tool for longevity, and it's not uncommon to hear high-profile wellness advocates recommend it to clients over 60 who are battling fatigue and weakness. But for seniors, its power goes beyond general wellness. It's about regaining steady legs, calmer energy, and a sense of balance that lasts through the day. Because at the end of the day, strength isn't only about muscles. It's about balance, confidence, and the peace of knowing your body will support you when you stand, walk, or climb that next flight of stairs. And that balance, the kind ashwagandha brings, just might be the missing link between feeling fragile and feeling free. 5. The power of ritual. Why consistency beats quick fixes. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to regain strength is expecting overnight results. We live in a world where everything promises to be instant. Instant fixes, instant cures, instant transformations. But the truth is, your body doesn't work that way. Real, lasting change comes from small daily actions that slowly add up, like drops of water filling a glass. And when it comes to rebuilding muscle and energy in your legs, consistency is the secret weapon most people overlook. Think of these teas not as magic potions, but as steady allies. One cup might not transform your strength in a day, but one cup every day, that's where the change happens. Over weeks and months, the anti-inflammatory compounds in turmeric, the circulation boost from ginger, the stamina support from ginseng, and the calming recovery of ashwagandha quietly work together in the background. Bit by bit, the stiffness lessens. Your steps feel steadier, and climbing stairs no longer feels like scaling a mountain. This is the power of ritual. When you weave something simple and nourishing into your routine, your body begins to respond in ways you might not even notice at first. Maybe it's the way you recover faster after grocery shopping, or the way you no longer dread that walk around the block. Small wins turn into bigger ones. And as your confidence grows, so does your willingness to stay active, which multiplies the benefits even more. Science backs this up too. Studies on lifestyle habits show that it's not the occasional grand effort that changes health outcomes. It's the daily, repeatable choices. A single workout won't build lasting muscle, just as one cup of tea won't erase years of inflammation. But consistent, small steps form the foundation for powerful long-term change. So if you want to feel stronger, steadier, and more energized, the key isn't searching for the perfect solution. It's choosing a solution you can stick with. And that's exactly what makes these teas so effective. They're simple, enjoyable, and easy to make part of your everyday life. But here's where it gets even more exciting. Because beyond these well-known teas, there's one lesser-known ingredient that researchers are beginning to highlight for its surprising effect on circulation and energy. And once you discover it, you might just want to add it to your daily ritual too. 6. The secret ingredient. Reveal. By now, you've seen how ginger and turmeric calm inflammation, how ginseng and green tea fuel stamina, and how ashwagandha restores balance. But there's one more secret I promised you, a surprising ingredient that many people overlook. Yet research shows it can take circulation and energy to the next level. That ingredient is hibiscus. At first glance, hibiscus looks like just a bright red flower you'd see in a garden. But when steeped as a tea, it becomes a powerful tool for your heart and muscles. Studies have shown hibiscus tea helps lower blood pressure and improves blood vessel flexibility. Why does that matter for your legs? Because better blood flow means your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients, which translates into stronger, steadier steps. Hibiscus is also rich in antioxidants, compounds that protect your cells from damage and help your body repair itself. If you've ever felt like your legs age faster than the rest of you, antioxidants are part of the answer, slowing that wear and tear. And unlike some teas, hibiscus has a naturally refreshing, slightly tart flavor, almost like cranberry, making it both delicious and beneficial. Imagine combining hibiscus with the other teas we've talked about, soothing inflammation, fueling stamina, calming stress, and now supercharging circulation. That's not just a cup of tea, that's a daily ritual of renewal. So while ginger, ginseng, and ashwagandha are your foundation, hibiscus is like the bonus card in your hand. A vibrant red reminder that even simple, natural habits can restore strength and vitality in ways most people never expect. And now that you know the full list, it's time to bring everything together. Because knowledge is one thing, but turning it into action is what changes lives. So there you have it. 4 simple, natural ways to bring life back into your legs and energy back into your days. Ginger and turmeric fight the inflammation that stiffens your joints. Ginseng and green tea fuel stamina and sharpen your mind. Ashwagandha restores balance, helping your muscles recover and your nerves stay steady. And hibiscus, that bright red flower, quietly works behind the scenes to supercharge your circulation and keep your body supplied with the oxygen it craves. None of these are magic bullets. They won't transform you overnight. But taken together, day after day, as part of a simple ritual, they can help reverse the cycle of weakness that so many people accept as just aging. You don't have to settle for dragging your feet, avoiding stairs, or feeling like your body is giving up on you. With consistency and care, you can feel stronger, steadier, and more confident in every step you take. Now the choice is yours. Which of these teas will you try first? Will you start your mornings with the golden warmth of ginger and turmeric, give your afternoons a lift with ginseng green tea, or let ashwagandha calm your evenings? Maybe you'll even explore hibiscus as your secret weapon. Whatever you choose, commit to it. Build the ritual, because your body is always listening, and the small things you do today can completely change the way you feel tomorrow. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments which tea you're most excited to try. And don't forget, hit that like button. Share this with someone who could use a little more strength in their step, and subscribe for more simple science-backed tips to keep you moving strong at any age. Because you deserve more than just getting by. You deserve to walk into every day with confidence, energy, and the quiet power that says, "I'm not done yet."